Hey guys, it is Michelle. Okay, well, just wait a few minutes that everybody can just log in because I just made the announcement that we were going live. So we're just gonna wait a couple minutes. Got a little bit of a haul. I got a new purse. I'm really excited to show you guys, and it's been a pretty interesting week. I'm very excited. I got a short week this week because of Martin Luther King Day, so I'm very happy about that. But we're going to do a little haul. I'm snowed in for the night. We got a massive storm on us. We haven't had a storm in a couple of months, which has been pretty nice. But today's storm, we're going to get close to 2 to 3 feet, and we're supposed to get 1 to 3 inches an hour. So we're stocked up with food. I got wood for the wood stove. I got extra candles and flashlights just in case because there's a possibility of losing power during the storm. But we're ready for the night. I got myself my wine because you can't go through a snowstorm without some wine. And I got on my nice comfy PJs. I got on this thing is so old. I've had since high school. This is Pussyfoot from Warner Brothers. He's my favorite Warner Brothers character. It says, not listening. And I got these from Walmart like a month ago. I love them. They're Real Monsters pajama pants, and they're so soft. Love them. Main reason why I got them is because it's Real Monsters, obviously. So we are ready for this storm. I got a chicken roasting. My brother may walk on by because he's not too far from where I live, so it should be a nice night. I'm just very thankful that I don't have to work during the snowstorm because it's so hard going to work when you have to try to figure out how to travel and these kinds of things. But thankfully, I decided to do it on a weekend. Lord, thank you. But so since I'm snowed in, I got some really awesome things I want to show you guys. I'm going to start with the least fun stuff first, and then we're going to end up with the most awesome thing. At least I think it's the most awesome. So I'm going to start with the Dollar Tree. I went to the Dollar Tree for two reasons. One, I needed batteries for my flashlight and stuff. I know that their batteries aren't the greatest. I know that. But I needed something really quick, and I didn't feel like spending a ton of money, so $1 for a 4-pack, I'm good to go for the night. And I got tons of candles anyway. And for some lotion. So I'll show you. I got 6 of the one type and 2 of the other because that's all they had left. So I got 6 of this. This is a lemon lotion. Like, they finally got them back. They were out last year. I love this stuff. Get a decent amount in there. I've gotten these before. I got these last year. I only had like 2 of them because somebody wiped them out. I wiped them out this year. But these were at the dollar store, and you know what? The quality of these things are really flippin' good. They smell like authentic. Like, I know it doesn't have that fake fruit smell. These lotions actually smell like real fruits, which is awesome. It goes into your skin really well. It doesn't leave you greasy, and it leaves you very nice and moisturized. So I got 6 of the lemon, and I got 2 of the pear. The pear is really super awesome as far as the scent goes. It smells like a fresh pear, and I love it. It's so refreshing. It smells like spring, which I really need right now. I am loving this. So I got 2 of those and 6 of these. So that's what I got from the Dollar Tree. And then I did get a candle. Like I said, I went in there mainly for those and for some batteries. But I found these mason jar candles that the Dollar Tree have. They're actually really flippin' good as far as fragrance and everything goes. So I got this one in glistening spruce. It's basically balsam pine. It smells really, really nice. I like burning these in the bathroom when I'm taking a bath on the weekends. And I like saving these jars for craft projects. So they're really awesome. So the next thing, my boss at work gave me an Amazon gift card. So I got one more thing coming in the mail from that gift card, but these are the 2 items that have shown up. I wanted a mouse pad for work because the one I have is just really old and it's falling apart. So I got this mouse pad for work. It's covered in foxes, and I'm so excited. There's a few other mouse pads that I want. I need a million of them. I really don't. I like office supplies things. But I got this mouse pad. Super cute. Little foxes. And I'm going to show this in a toy video at some point as well, because I know not all of my toy followers watch the live streams. But I'm going to show you this one. Look at this, guys. I got the Rainbow Bright Funko Pop, and I'm so excited for her. I've been wanting this for quite some time, but I'm never able to find it in a store. I'm not sure if this is an exclusive online or where you can find this one. But I have been able to find her. She's been out, I think, for about a year. I could be wrong. but I got her off of Amazon, and she's got Twink, which is a Twink's a Sprite, a little white fluffy thing, and the Rainbow Bright. Super cute. I do have a another big toy haul coming. I scored something I've been wanting for so long, and I'm so excited to show you guys. So I'll re-show you guys her again when I do that. Because like I said, not all of my toy followers I know watch these live videos, but that's okay. So now I'm going to show you the... I've been wanting this since around Thanksgiving, but I was holding off on it. Now you saw its brother already, and I'm currently using that one. But this, I mean, I was expecting it to be a little bit bigger, but I'm not disappointed for what I paid. I got this Coach Pac-Man bag. It's got a crossbody, which I'm really excited for. It still has the tag on it. I love this purse. Now I got the tote with the ghosts on it, but today I ended up getting the well, not today, but I ordered the purse with little Pac-Man eating the little dots from the game, and I love it. I love the blue against this brown Coach pattern. I think it gives it a really nice pop. And I have a bag like this. It's in there. We're not going to pull it out right now. It's the same size, but it's a beautiful raspberry color. And these bags actually do, for the size, it actually holds a lot. My problem is I have a checkbook wallet and it's super huge, so I really need to find a smaller wallet so that these are more... A purse this size could work for me, but because my wallet's so big, I end up carrying a larger purse, like a tote. But I couldn't help myself. I've been eyeballing this purse for so long, and I finally got it. I was like, you know what? Let's just treat yourself. So that's what I got, and I'm so excited for it. It's absolutely beautiful. You know my love for purses. I've been getting a lot of Coach lately. I love that Pac-Man series so much. I just missed that last comment. I do apologize. That was the first comment. Sorry about that. I've been getting a lot of Coach purses lately. Not that, I mean, I love Coach. They make a great bag, and they, what's what I'm looking for here? They can take a beating as far as the quality of the bag. You don't have to worry about babying it so much with like other bags you do, like Chanel, lambskins. I'm not wearing any pantyhose right now because I'm in my PJs and it's a snow day. I'm just wearing, I'll show you my socks that I have on at the moment. My slipper socks have little foxes on them. That's it. They're made by Kenzie. That's all I'm wearing right now because we are expecting to get about 3 feet of snow. It just started about an hour ago and we got about, it looks like 2 inches thus far. I hate snow, guys. I really do. We've gotten lucky this year as far as snow goes. We haven't had a storm. Our last storm was probably in October, like, I want to say a week or 2 before Halloween. So it's been a really mild winter for us, which I've been loving every second. It's been very cold, but that's okay. So this storm they've been tracking for a while now. And, oh my God, I made the mistake. Like, I did a lot of my grocery shopping a few days ago, so I wouldn't have to go out the day of the storm. And I went out today before it started. I was like, oh, darn it, we used up all our milk. So I need to go grab a half gallon just so, you know, we have it for making breakfast and stuff like that. And what a mistake that was. I should have just bought a gallon. I normally buy a half gallon because we don't go through a lot of it. I'm lactose intolerant, so it's mostly Joe that drinks it. But we've gone through that half gallon like nothing, so... You know, it is what it is. Normally we don't go through a half gallon of milk because I don't drink it. But this time we did, and I had to go and get some more. And I got 2 of my favorite cereals are Lucky Charms and Corn Pops. I love those cereals. So I picked up a box of the Lucky Charms. I normally eat it dry because, again, I'm lactose intolerant. Milk makes me sick. And I've never had cereal with milk before because of that. So I just eat it dry like a snack. That's how I do it. So I got that. And now they got unicorn marshmallows in it, which is really cute. They're just little like unicorn heads. I just did. I'm just wearing, like I said, slipper socks with foxes on them today, guys. Like I said, it's a snow day. Staying in. And just a nice relaxing day. I like it when, I guess I can't say I hate snow. I hate going out in it. I hate driving in it. I hate worrying how I'm going to get myself to work. I hate that about it. If it's just a day like today where I can just sit home and not have to worry about it, I'm fine with that. Um, all my family also, luckily enough, doesn't have to work today, so everybody's home and safe and happy, and that's what makes me happy. So if you guys are being, because I know there's quite a few states being affected by massive snowstorms this weekend. If you are in one of those states, please be safe. Love you guys. Just be safe and don't pull your back shoveling. That's something I gotta worry about because I had a back injury years and years ago, and I had to baby it at times with that. But it is what it is. I'm gonna make some homemade popcorn later on the stove. I can't wait after dinner. But it's going to be a nice weekend, guys. I'm doing good, Tim. How are you doing? I'm really happy that we're doing this live chat. I've been wanting to do this. I finally got, this is going to sound so bad, guys, and I know it. Finally took my Christmas tree down today. Now, the ornaments have been off it for a week, but trying to get it down, I've been so busy. I finally got it down today. I was able to put the only thing that's still left is I have a very large, if you've been on my Instagram, you've seen it. I have a very, very large nativity where the figurines are about this tall. So that's the only thing that's still up right now. They'll be coming down tomorrow. Hello, how are you? How you doing? Yeah, so the nativity is the last thing that's still up. Yes, you do too. Oh, I'm like I said, I went out earlier. You're welcome. I do like going to churches. You may or may not know I am religious, so I don't normally talk about it because I don't want to offend anybody, but I did go today before the storm because they're canceled a lot of services Sunday and Monday because of the storm. So we went, and that was nice. And then, like I said, we were out of milk, so I had to stop and get some. And I got some animal crackers for a snack for later. Got myself my bottle of wine, so we're all good to go. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. I'm just wearing my Warner Brothers Pussyfoot sweatshirt, so it's not the cutest outfit. I've had this for years. I love this character from Warner Brothers. He's always been my favorite. So hard to find this character on anything. Last year I went to Six Flags because I know that they have the Warner Brother characters there. So I was hoping like I could find a keychain or something with Pussyfoot on it, which is a weird name, but that's what his name is. It's a boy cat, even though I know he's depicted a lot as a female. But if you watch the cartoons, he's actually a boy. But nothing with that character on it, which is kind of weird to me, kind of funny. I do have a Pepe Le Pew. I have a Pepe Le Pew from Hallmark. He's a stuffed animal. I take him out for Valentine's Day, so he'll be coming out soon. And he speaks. And he's got a little rose. He's really cute. But yes, this character you don't see very often. But when you do see him, it like gets bought up super quick. I do have a few things. I have a bobblehead of Pussyfoot. I do have mostly it's clothing like sweatshirt and shirts that I sleep in. I don't go out in my shirts like images like this on it. I'm a little too old for that. But they're just shirts just for around the house. What else do I have? I think that's pretty much it. Is just the shirts. I have a bobblehead, and I think I have a little like plastic Pussyfoot somewhere, a little tiny figurine. But that's really it. I miss the classic cartoons too. I haven't seen like the classic Looney Tunes. I can't even tell you how long ago. Or even the classic Disney Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. We had this VHS growing up, and I've been looking for it. They never actually made it on DVD, which really pains me because it was such a good one. One of the things, and my brother was obsessed with it. Like, he was watching this in July. He was that in love with this VHS. It was Disney's Jiminy Cricket's Christmas, and had a bunch of little cartoons on it, like from like Chip and Dale and Donald Duck and Mickey Mouse. There's a bunch of different ones, but you can't find it. It was such a cute show. I love the old Disney cartoons and the old Warner Brothers ones, but you don't see them anymore. Once in a while, you catch them. So when I do find the old ones, I do try to like get those DVDs. But a lot of the old things you don't find. The one I wish they would put on there's two. There's two shows or movies that I would love for them to put on DVD, and they haven't. The first one is a Muppet movie, and it's not very popular. It's called The Frog Prince. So obviously it's about Kermit. And the Frog Prince, I believe, if I remember correctly, is played by Robin, his nephew. And it's such a cute, cute movie, but for whatever reason, it was never put on DVD. Do I have somewhere. Oh, I think it's right here. I have a record collection, not a very big one, but this is one of the records. Okay, this is so old, guys. It's just kind of ironic that's in here next to me. So this is the record for The Frog Prince, starring Kermit the Frog and Robin the Brave. Robin plays the Frog Prince, so he's essentially the frog that needs to be kissed to turn into a prince. I loved this movie as a child. Oh my god, when did it come out? It's saying 1976. That sounds about right. I wasn't alive when this came out, but that sounds about like if you look at the way the girl's hair is styled and her fashion, I would definitely say this is from the 70s. But so there's some imagery here. This is her when the frog turns into a prince. You probably can't see it very well. This is her and her father. Her father is one of those larger Muppets where there's a character on it, kind of like Big Bird. This is her kissing the frog. There's Sweetums. This is the father, and I believe this character was a stepmother. I don't think that was her actual mother. And then the mother was a witch, and she is with Sweetums. I loved this movie so much. And it's the one movie I've never been able to find. You can find it on VHS, and when you do find it on VHS, it's extremely expensive. It's like $100 for the VHS. You can watch it here on YouTube, but it's like part 1, part 2, part 3. No, really, really awesome movie. I'm not even sure why it's not on DVD today, because I think kids today would really love it. Maybe because the music's old, I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason why they didn't think to bring this out. I don't know if Disney owns the rights to The Frog Prince. Maybe that's the reason why it's not on DVD, because I do know that the Muppets were sold to Disney, but I'm not sure like what rights they have. Like I don't believe like they don't own the rights to Fraggle Rock. This is a record, but I am familiar with the laser discs as well. I do have a laser disc in here, oddly enough. It's a record. And the reason I got the record is because I love that movie. It's a really great movie. I wish they'd put it on DVD one day, because it's such a great movie. I need to frame it. I need to get a frame for that one. Hello, how are you? Let me get that laser one that you were just talking about. Ouch! I just smashed a bracelet. Okay, nice going, Michelle. I do have this one. There's a bunch in my attic. I kept this one because it's one of my favorite movies. This is Grease. Now I'm going to explain this a little bit, at least from what I understand. I know the player is somewhere in my attic, but I haven't been able to find it. So what these were, this is a Selectavision video disc. So this, I believe, predates the VHS, if I'm not mistaken. This came out in 1978. And think of this kind of as a really, really big DVD. So what you would do is you would take this and you would insert it into the player, which looks like a record player. And it opens up, and there's a disc inside here, kind of like a record. And it would take it out, and it would play it. I believe you left this inside the machine. I don't remember that part for sure, because I've looked it up when I discovered these things. And it would play your movie like a VHS, but it's a big disc. This kind of, I believe this predates it. But there was a bunch of these that I found in my attic, and I do remember seeing the player at some point. I haven't located where it is, though. Like, I remember finding it as a child. I don't know where it is now. There's a ton of movies up there as well, like Star Wars, and a couple other things from that time frame. But this one I brought down because it is Grease, and I love Grease. Look at how handsome John Travolta is there. Oh, I had a crush on him. And she's beautiful. Oh my goodness. I love Olivia Newton-John. So jealous. I wish I looked like Olivia Newton-John. I didn't think these were worth money, really. I just thought they were really cool. Yeah, I love her. Look how gorgeous she is. She's so pretty. I wish I looked like her. She's so beautiful. There's the back of it. Very, very cool. But yeah, I found it in my attic. And there's like a pile of these, like this big of these things. Really, really cool. I like old-fashioned things like this. And they weren't popular. They were very expensive. Some of the movies up there still have the price on them. And the one that I found, I didn't realize that. I need to look into that. Because the one movie that I found up there still has the plastic on it. And I think its price was like $20. So back in the 70s, that was kind of expensive. But I'm not even sure who they belong to. I think it might have been my grandfather. Which, some of those movies I don't think really were his style. Like, he really didn't seem like a Star Wars fan. Maybe he was, because I love Star Wars. But yes. So, good to know. I'm definitely going to look into that. Thank you for letting me know, Tim. But yeah, so that was the first movie that I would love to see on DVD, is The Frog Prince. The second one is... Now, I know they redid Strawberry Shortcake, and I hate it. I can't stand the way the new Strawberry Shortcake looks. I love the old-fashioned one from the 70s. They had a VHS, which I had, and I loved it literally till I killed the VHS. And it was Strawberry Shortcake's housewarming party. So, Strawberry Shortcake gets a new house, and all her friends come and they throw her this party. Now, it sounds like a pretty simple story, I know, but I absolutely loved that movie. I watched it I don't know how many times, and you got the Peculiar Purple Pie Man in there. It was just such a really, really cute story. I'm just upset that they redid Strawberry Shortcake. She's not, I mean, I guess they're trying to go with the times, but there's something about her, the old-fashioned way, that I absolutely love. I have seen that Rainbow Bright's been redone, and I'm a little upset about it. I had a feeling she was going to be redone because Hallmark sells a lot of her. They just did another... I missed the ornament this year, which I'm so sad about, because I do have 2 of her already. And they do have, like... They look like Tsum Tsums. I don't know what they're called. I don't remember what the name of it is, but they have these, like, little, like, stuffed characters of Rainbow Bright. And I was like, if they're reselling Rainbow Bright... I mean, obviously they're aiming towards the audience like me, who's older and remembers them and are toy collectors. But... I had a feeling they were going to redo her, because they're not going to just sell these toys to adults. You know, they're going to aim at children as well. And they are. And I don't really... Her depiction isn't as bad as the new Strawberry Shortcake's depiction, but I definitely don't like it. And the sprites don't look like how the sprites are. Like, if you were here earlier, I showed them... I got this new Funko Pop of Rainbow Bright. And she has Twink the sprite with her. The new sprites don't look anything like this anymore. They look kind of cat-like. I mean, to me, I always thought the sprites were kind of like bugs. That makes sense? I don't know. He's got antennas. He's fuzzy. He's short. I always thought he was just a big bug, but a cute bug. I really don't know. Sprites are sprites. But I love her. Oh, she's got a little stand behind her that's all rainbows. She's really cute. I'm thinking about... It's between her and Angelica Pickles from Rugrats for my Halloween costume this year. I saved this costume on my Amazon wish list. So, I gotta figure out... If I can find... I know that they sell Cynthia the doll from Angelica. If I can find that doll, that's going to seal the deal. Then I guess I gotta figure out the rest of the outfit. But I think that'd be really cute. Because I got the blonde hair for it. I can pull off both looks. I'm pretty positive I can do it. I might just do both anyway. I think it'd be a lot of fun. But that's what we're doing. So yeah, those are the 2 movies that I wish I could find on DVD, are The Frog Prince and Strawberry Shortcake's Housewarming Party. I love them both. I have a thing, as well as collecting toys, I also collect old shows and movies that I grew up watching. I got Real Monsters, the cartoon Beetlejuice. What else do I have? I have the original My Little Pony movie. I love that. I don't remember the name of the Care Bear movie. I think it's just called the Care Bears movie. It's the one where there's... I call them older bears. There's a bear and a horse, and they're kind of like in charge, and they raise the baby Care Bears, and then there's a camp. This probably makes no sense. I think it's just called the Care Bear movie, but I really like that too. I can't tell you how many times I watched that. And I've been so obsessed lately with the Broadway show Wicked. I saw that show about 2 years ago now, which is hard to believe that it's been that long. And I loved that show. We went for my friend's, my best friend's sister. She wanted the tickets for her birthday, so we went with her to go see the show. It was a lot of fun. Keep hitting up. I have a mirror right behind here, and I keep hitting up against it, and I don't want to break it. I do that sometimes. Anyway, I'm really excited, guys. I got this package coming in. Oh my god, I can't tell you. It's a toy that I had growing up that got thrown away. Like, I feel like parents throw away kids' toys. Like every kid has that toy that got thrown out. This was one of those items that I've been looking for a very long time, and I got it for such a great deal and had all these bonuses with it. I can't wait to show you guys. It's going to be so exciting. I'm still, in awe of it. I called my brother when I got it, when I ordered it. You're not going to believe what I found. I'm so excited about it. And I just got to figure out where I'm going to display it. That's the only problem, because I'm starting to run out of room in here. I've been going through things, and donating and getting rid of things. As far as let's talk about that. As far as my New Year's resolutions, I've been pretty on point thus far. I've donated 3 bags of clothes so far, which I donate clothes regularly anyway, and I have a big box of other things that I'm donating as well, just miscellaneous kitchen things and stuff like that. So I'm slowly going through each drawer and each closet and going through them one at a time. It's a slow process, but I'm doing really good, and I'm very proud of that. And I've gotten Joey involved in that too. He just saw that show on Netflix called Tidying Up, and that kind of gave him the motivation, which I'm really glad, to move, going through things and stuff like that. Because if it's not bringing anything to you, or, if you don't have any attachment to it, it doesn't make sense to keep any, you know what I mean? So if I, can't find anybody that I know personally that can use it, I will donate it to, whether it's my church or other churches that I know that are accepting donations or need donations. I have a friend that works for a vet's office part-time, and I'll give her blankets and towels and things that we don't use anymore, because they can always use that. And Desi's very spoiled, so she has a ton of toys that she does not use. She's never used. She's maybe sniffed it once and that was it. So those toys I donate to them as well, because other puppies need toys as well. And so that's what we do. We go through her toys twice a year. So every 6 months I'll go through them and I'll see what she's playing with, what she's not playing with, and I'll take them out and see if she'll play with them. I'll put them out, I'll throw them and see if she'll interact with the toy. If she doesn't, then they get donated. She donated a lot last year. There were some very happy puppies. She has 3 or 4 toys that are her favorites. It's really funny. There's one toy. He's the same size as her. It's a reindeer, and I bought this toy for her. Oh my goodness. She was not a year old. She was a puppy still. It was one of the first toys I bought her. And I got them at Walmart for $3 or something like that. And I didn't have a lot of money, but I wanted to get her something for Christmas. And this is still her favorite toy to this day. She walks around the house with it. It's her absolute favorite, and it's still in decent condition. Desi's going to be 11 this year, so I bought this when she was a puppy. She wasn't a year old yet. That's how old this toy is, and I just can't believe how it's so funny to me that it's lasted this long. You know what I mean? And she's got a little doggy, a tiny, because it's hard to find small dog toys. So when I do find them, I try to get them for her. So I found a small dog about this big. That's her other favorite. And then this year, for her birthday, I got her a small fox toy. She loves that. And then she got a chicken for Christmas. So those are her 4 favorites right now. She'll probably get over the chicken eventually. But she's been loving the fox that I bought her, which I'm really happy about. She's so spoiled. I love that little brat. But she's doing really, really good. She's got her blanket. We bought her a blanket for Christmas, and she's like all snuggled up in there. She don't like snow at all. I remember the first time she wasn't a year old, and we had our first snowfall with her, and I was outside, and we have a balcony. So I was sitting out on the balcony, just watching the snow was coming down. It wasn't that much. Yeah, it was maybe a dusting that we had on our balcony at this point, and I'm just watching the snow. And she comes out, she sits next to me like she always does when I sit out there. And she goes to jump onto the balcony because I'm sitting in the doorway. So she comes to go out on the balcony, and there's a dusting of snow out there. And it was the first time she actually touched snow, and this poor dog, she like wasn't expecting it obviously because she's never experienced snow before. And so when she touched the snow, she kind of jumped and yeeped like she wasn't. It was the funniest thing ever. She hates snow. She won't go near it. If she sees it, she's like, nope, I'm done. I think it has nothing to do with that moment, but it's pretty funny. I still laugh at it. So I'll carry her and we'll go out there like, look at the snow. And she looks at me like, no, we're not doing this. No. She's too cute. I love her. I can't believe she's going to be 11 already. It's very disheartening. Because that's pretty much half, I've had her for 10 years. I realize that I'm not going to have her for another 10. And it makes me very sad because she's my little buddy. 10 years, that's a long time. So it's bittersweet. You know what I mean? Like, I already know that maybe another 8 years if I'm lucky. And that makes me sad because she's got such an amazing personality. She's such a lovable little thing. And to not have her makes me so sad. I saw this thing on Facebook, and it showed like 10 different pills. Like, pick the 3 that you would, if you could have, which would you pick? What would you pick? And one of them was to have my dog live as long as I would. And I would absolutely take that pill. Because to have her for the rest of my life would be, like, that would mean the most to me. Just unfortunately pets die too young in my opinion. You know what I mean? I was going to tell you guys something else. This month is always kind of rough for me. January 26th is the day that I lost my grandfather. He'll be gone 8 years this year. And I posted something on it was either Instagram or Facebook about it not too long ago. Me and my brother were talking about it the other day. It's just hard for me to believe it's been 8 years already. I don't know. It's still so weird, I mean, I still feel like I'm still grieving. I don't really think you ever get past the grieving process. I think we just learn to get through the day or something like that. Him and I were extremely, extremely close. Losing him was devastating for me. I started YouTube to get my mind off it at the time. Never expecting YouTube to be what it's turned into for me. I love you guys so much. But I just still can't believe that 8 years have gone by and he hasn't been here. Like, most days, I think about him every day, but it's gotten to like, there's certain days where, like, I pretend like it never happened just to get through it. I don't know if other people who mourn or have lost somebody very close to them do that too. Let me know down below. It's just, it's easier to pretend like it never happened than to deal with the pain sometimes. And like I said, like, it's 2 more years, it's going to be 10 years. And there's still days where I think to call him or go out to visit him and stuff like that. And then I have to, like, snap myself back, like, you can't do that. I drive past where he's buried on my way back, on my way home from work. And sometimes I stop. Like, I'll stop and see the grave when I feel like I need to, like, when it's calling me. It's tough when you lose somebody that you really care about. It's just, like I said, mind-blowing to me that it's been 8 years. And this month's always hard for me because of that. But, we stay strong. At least we try to. But he was my mentor. He meant so much to me. He taught me so many important lessons in life, and he definitely helped shape me to be the person that I am today, and I am forever grateful for that. I just wish I had him a little bit longer. I mean, I guess we say that about, everything. But I really, truly wish I had him a little bit longer. There's so much I wish I could tell him that I finally got my dream job, and, YouTube, he would be so interested in that. It's, milestones that I would have loved to have shared with him. But, yeah, the 26th will be 8 years. It's just, wow, where did time go? I don't know. But that's, I'm still, like, blown back by it, guys. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rambling on. I'm just still taken back by it. Oh, thank you, Tim. That means a lot to me. It really does. Yeah, it's just, I still can't believe it's been 8 years. I was talking to my mom about it last night because she called. Because my Upa is my mom's dad. And we were just talking about it, and none of us can believe how long it's been. I mean, my grandmother passed. Let me do the math here now. 28 years ago. I was young when she died. I was 5 years old when she passed. She had cancer. And her and I were close too. But the memories are a lot less. I mean, because I was only 5 years old. I do have memories of her. But as a 5-year-old child, you really don't understand death. At least I didn't. Maybe some 5-year-olds do. But I didn't have a concept of what death was. I just knew that she wasn't there anymore. I knew she went to heaven, because that's how they explain it to you as a child. At least how my parents explained it to me. That she's in heaven with God, and, she's there now. But I couldn't really understand that. I was like, well, and Mom will tell the story to friends and family. When I was little and we went to visit the grave, I said to Mom, why can't we call Uma? She's like, well, Uma's in heaven. I was like, yeah, but her number is on the stone. I thought the dates were phone numbers. I was 5 years old. So my concept wasn't there. So my memories of her, like I said, are very few, and in some ways almost seem like a dream to me because of how young I was, whereas with him, it's still kind of a fresh wound. I can only imagine how my mom feels, because, losing both your parents, I'm not looking forward to it. I know we all go through it. I don't look forward to it. Because, I mean, if it was that hard for me to lose my grandfather, I don't even want to know. I don't want to think about that, But we need to get off this subject, I think. We need to move on from this subject, because it's kind of depressing, and I apologize for that, guys. Like I said, this month does that to me, because it's when I lost him. But let's move on to a different subject, because I don't want to keep lingering on this. What should we go forward with? I've been looking for new shoes, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. I've been trying, because that's another thing. I want to diversify my shoe collection a little bit more, because I've noticed that they're all kind of like in black or neutral tones. But I haven't found anything good. Well, actually, I did find some really cool ones on Amazon. There's some really cool ones with like hearts in the heels and stuff like that. Sizing on there seems a little weird to me, though. So I haven't ordered any clothing yet. I ordered myself a mouse pad for work, which I'm so excited for, guys. Look at this. It's got foxes on. Isn't this cute? I actually found bedding just like this on Amazon as well. I might get that because it's so adorable. I can't wait to use this. They're so cute. I love foxes so much. But I have got some, and you know what? He said my hairstylist gave me this shoe. I'm not even sure if this fits. Good, how are you? Because this is in European size, and this is 37. I'm pretty sure I'm a 39. Which I haven't tried them on yet, because I haven't had the chance to. I have a feeling this shoe is not going... Oh, it is not going to fit at all. Oh, no. No. This thing is way too tiny for me. Damn it! I had a feeling when I saw it was a 37, because I normally wear a 39 in European sizes. This thing is way too small. I have no idea who I'm going to give it to. Oh, man. My hairstyle is going to be so disappointed. There's no way that shoe's going on. Try one more time. Oh, yeah. There's no way that shoe's going on, guys. It's like Cinderella's evil stepsister. That shoe's not going on. I'm so sad. My mom might fit it, but she doesn't wear platforms like this. I hate having average size shoes. I haven't got any new skirts. No, I do. I think I got a new dress that I haven't shown you guys yet. I gotta do a video on it. Hello, how are you? I do have a bunch of skirts on my Amazon wishlist that I've saved recently. I do need to go through my skirt collection because some of them are very worn out. And I do need to update them. I got like one or two that are like my favorite classics, but there's a bunch that need to be redone. I have this beautiful LuLaRoe. I bought it. My friend had a LuLaRoe party. They're really, I'm not going to lie to you guys, they're very, very expensive. I only bought it because I was supporting my friend. And they do sometimes have really cute patterns. I'm not going to lie. They do have cute patterns. They feel soft and silky. But the price for a pair of leggings, it's like $30. Love you too, Jamie. $30 for a pair of leggings is just ridiculous to me. But I bought a pair of leggings that day, and I bought a skirt. And I forgot what else I bought. I bought something else because I wanted to support my friend and, you know, this party. Because the more you bought, like, they got, you know, extras and stuff like that. And so I got this beautiful skirt. It's purple and teal. I love the colors, but I've lost... It was always a little bit big on me. Just tiny bit, but I can make it work. But I've lost weight since I bought the skirt, and it just doesn't fit anymore. So I need to set up my... I got a sewing machine for my mom for my birthday this past year. So I need to set it up so I can... I don't know if I can fix it because of the type of material, but I really want to because it's so beautiful. Oh, thank you. The leggings I have that were LuLaRoe that I bought are a really, really cool snakeskin pattern. I absolutely love them. I think I've done an outfit of the day with those already. She also bought me a pair for my birthday with foxes on it. They're so cute, but I don't know how to style them. There's little foxes all over them. It's so adorable. And those kinds of patterns... Like, I can figure out how to style, like, cheetah print and, like, snakeskin and stuff like that. But a print like that is very difficult to work with. And when I've seen girls wear patterns, like, a pair of leggings, we'll say with, I don't know, we'll say Mario on it. Yeah, I gotta see. My one friend's foot is bigger than mine, but I think her sister could fit them. It's such a shame. It's such a cute shoe. I was really looking forward to this shoe. But when I saw it was a 37, I knew. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I did find some really super cute dresses on Amazon. Because I normally don't use Amazon. No, that sounds weird. Because you guys have always requested that I do a wish list on Amazon. Which I have. I've been posting in my newer videos, so you can always find it on there if you're interested. Again, you're not obligated. I feel the need to say that to you guys. If you do, I will do a video on the items, but don't think that you are obligated to do that. You know, I know a lot of you have asked and requested, so that's why I have created it. But there are some really, really cute outfits and dresses and skirts that I'm definitely going to start purchasing because they're not horribly priced. I'm just not sure when. Because I was really bad with the new purse I just got. I'll show you in case you came in later. This is the new purse I just got. It's a Coach Pac-Man purse. It's a little smaller than I originally anticipated. But it's so cute. I think the blue pops really nice against the Coach pattern. It's just too darn cute. I absolutely love this. It's really adorable. So... looking forward to using this. I need to get a smaller wallet. My problem is I have a checkbook wallet, so it's really big, and that pretty much takes up the entire length of this purse. Because I have something similar to this, but it's just a raspberry leather. It's just a plain, you know, has no other detailing to it. But This is so cute. Oh, I couldn't help myself. I have the tote. I'm sure you guys have seen it in other videos. I'm pretty sure I hauled that one. I have the tote that has the Pac-Man ghosts on it, and I've been eyeballing this one forever, and I finally decided to get it. It's so cute. I've been getting a lot of Coach bags lately, but I want to treat myself to something really high-end this year, whether it's a Louis Vuitton or I've been leaning towards Gucci and Fendi. Not gonna lie, Jeffree Star has a huge influence on that decision. He always buys Gucci and Fendi and wears it and looks absolutely amazing. Love him and hate him at the same time. Always looks so good. But I love Louis so much. I think people are walking away from Louis, but I still love the classic Louis Vuitton look. So, because this year I'm going to be finally paying, my car will finally be paid off, and I'm super excited about that. To not have a car loan, I'm looking forward to it. And I just want to like treat myself as like, hey, you did it kind of gift, if that makes sense. So I want to get myself maybe even something like just a pair of sunglasses, because I used to have my Versace sunglasses till they got all scraped up. I got them for a really good price though, and maybe something like that. I want to treat myself to something super special for paying off my car, because to me that's a huge feat. You know what I'm saying? Like, to pay off a car, it takes a lot of time. Cannot wait for that day. Cannot wait. I'm this close. But yeah. So, like I said, lean towards Louis Vuitton, Fendi, and Gucci. Maybe even Prada. I love Prada. Those are my four top favorite as far as the luxury ones go. I don't really consider Coach or Michael Kors like up in that same caliber. I consider them like a step down. I do love Coach, so they make such a great product. They really do. And Pac-Man though, seriously, like, how can you not love it? And the other purse that it's a tote. It's huge. I'm gonna do a what's in my purse video when I finally change out of it. I might film that tomorrow. It's not gonna be a live video though. And I get so many compliments on that purse because of the Pac-Man ghosts on it, and I love it. So I had to get this one. They're made really well. I can't say I've ever been disappointed with my Coach bags. They've always treated me super well, and they can withstand it. What's what I'm looking for here? They can. I can be rough on my bags, and they've always been really good to me. Whereas, like, I could never take a lambskin Chanel with me at, like, to work or anything like that. I would destroy that bag. But these guys hold up really well. Oh, yeah, that would be funny. But yeah, I love that. I got it. What I want to at one point do, I really want to get, like, you know how the celebrities always have like their walk-in closet, and then they have like their shoes on display and their purses on display. I really want shelving for my purses, even if I just get a bookshelf and just like make something out of it that way. Because I have a lot of them like sitting up on a shelf right now in my closet. Because if you hang them from the handles, it can wear them out and like put more wear on the purse. So I do want to get like shelving to put my purses on. I don't know if I'll be able to get that done this year or not. It's on the to-do list. I didn't make it a New Year's resolution, but that's something I would like to do. My project pan, though, guys, has been going super, super well. You guys know that I picked out, like, I think it was like 12 items that I wanted to finish by Easter, and I'm doing super well with it. There's a few items that, I'm not going to lie to you, they're not going to be able to get finished. They're just not good products anymore. And I'll make a video on that when the time comes. Obviously, I'm going to wait till, I said I was going to give it till April. So once April 1st comes, I'll make that video. But I've already used up 4 of the products, which I'm very, very impressed with. I didn't think I was going to get that much done at this point. What else? I wanted to say something else on that level. Oh, I've been following this girl on Instagram who's like a project panner. Like, that's what she just enjoys doing it. And she'll like show pictures of things she's project panned on her Instagram, which I really love, because I love people who do project pans. I love doing project pans myself. So I'm thinking about doing that on Instagram once in a while, like showing what I've project panned. Yeah, it would. I'm not sure if I could get it. I'm sure Anthony would do a video with me. I've been wanting to do another food video with him. My brother normally does videos with me when we're doing like weird food tasting. The last video Anthony did with me was, I think it's going on 2 or 3 years ago now. We did the Bean Boozled challenge, which was so bad, guys. It was so gross. The video didn't do very well, which is fine. Everybody was doing the Bean Boozled challenge at that point, so I get it. People are just probably over it. But yuck, those things are nasty. So don't do the Bean Boozled challenge. Just save yourself. If you want to see our pain, go find the video on my channel. Like I said, it's about 2 years ago. And it's me and my brother. I suffered through it twice because Joey didn't want to do it the first time, and then he's like, "Let's do it again." And like me and Anthony ended up doing it again. We did the Bean Boozled, and we also did the Harry Potter beans as well, which I think, if I remember correctly, I kind of like that better than the Bean Boozled. Bean Boozled was horrible. It was funny. There was this one flavor where it's like you could either get toothpaste or you could either get blue raspberry. I ended up getting toothpaste, but I had just had a skunk flavored jelly bean, so that toothpaste jelly bean was like the best thing ever because it tastes like peppermint. I was like, I will take this any day of the week. If this is considered a bad flavor, just keep bringing them on because that skunk, it was like skunk spray or something. Oh my god, it was so gross. It was really bad. But I've been wanting to do like another video like that. Because I've been wanting to do like more international foods. I was thinking about doing like Jewish snacks. Because like growing up, because like I said, my mom's first generation in this country, and we grew up with a lot of the German traditions that my grandparents, my mom, were familiar with. So some of the foods are very, very similar to Jewish foods. So I always go to the kosher section or the Jewish sections in supermarkets because I can always find snacks there that I grew up with eating. So I was thinking about doing a video on that because some of them I brought in, it's called, I don't know if I pronounce it right, Bamba, Bamba. They look like cheese doodles, but they're peanut flavored. Is it going really well, Jamie? We are in the middle of a really bad snowstorm, but we're home, we're safe, and we're nice and warm, so that's the important part. But yeah, Bamba is like, it looks like a cheese doodle, but it's peanut flavored. And it's really, really good. So I was thinking about doing like something like that. I wanted to try I know like subscription boxes are like kind of becoming like passe now, but there is a subscription box that does international foods. Like there's a different theme every month, and I was thinking about subscribing to something like that and doing a video with it. I thought that might be fun. I did buy some different candies and stuff like that not too long ago that I wanted to do a video on. I know at some point I promised you guys that we would do a live mukbang with me and Joey and do like a question answer kind of thing. Because I remember you guys have talked about wanting to do a video with him. Probably a maxi skirt. I think a maxi skirt would be a good one for that. Especially during this time of year. Don't really wear too many short skirts around this time of year. I really need to, like I said, amp up my skirt collection because I've got my work ones, which are like my staples, but my fun ones are getting a little boring or worn out. I'm like at that point right now with a lot of my clothes. I mean, technically this thing is worn out to pieces. I know you really can't tell just because of the lighting and stuff, but it is so worn out. It's almost been to the donation pile a few times. I think it's actually to the point where it's beyond donating. I hate to say it. I mean, you kind of see that it's like, here is like some of the threads coming off of it, but I love it so much that I won't get rid of it. I think everybody's got that one sweatshirt or t-shirt or something that's like, it probably should be going in the garbage, but you can't part with it. Oh, cool. Yeah, I actually need to get an oil change myself. Like I'm a little overdue for it. But the hours I work, like the place that I bring the car to tends to have the same hours, so I need to leave early and get it over there because she needs it. Because this sounds horrible. I'm not trying to badmouth anything when I say this. But I used to bring my car to the dealership that I bought it from. And it's a reputable dealer. It's not like a hole-in-the-wall kind of place. Like they're, you know what I mean? But I would bring it to the dealer for the inspections and the oil changes and all the work on it. But then, I don't know. It could be in my head. I really don't know. But I brought the car in. There was nothing wrong with my car. I just had my one friend's father look at it because they just put tires on it and everything was fine. There was nothing wrong with it. I brought it to them for an oil change or something like that. And then I needed a battery. I knew I needed a battery. So we did that while we were there. They're like, oh, we got the battery in stock. It's this. Do you want to do it? I was like, yeah, let's do it. So they did that. And when they came out, oh, I hate snow too. You have no idea. I'm just glad that I don't have to worry about going to work in the morning. That it happened on a weekend where I don't have to worry. But when they came out to talk to me that the battery was in my car and the oil change was done, they said, have you noticed any like loud noises in your car or anything like that? I'm like, no. Oh, well, we discovered a hole in your muffler, but I mean, it'll probably get louder over time, but just to let you know it's there. And I'm like, I was like, you know, not for nothing. My friend's father, who's a retired mechanic, didn't find no hole, but you found a hole. I don't know. Maybe he just missed it, but I feel like every time I went there for something simple like an oil change or get a battery replaced, there's always something there that would cost me, like, by their standards, like for me to get this muffler replaced, they wanted to charge me close to $2,000. I ended up buying the part, and my friend's father did it for way cheaper than that. But regardless, I just kind of felt like every time I went there for something simple, they always found something extremely drastic. Yes, I do. I mean, I do know basic things with how to fix cars. I'm just wearing PJs today, just my sweatshirt and a pair of pajama pants today. Like I know how to change an oil. I know how to change an oil filter. The problem with like the whole oil change thing is I don't have a place where I can do it. I know how to rotate tires and stuff like that, like basic things. But, you know, I was trusting my dealership to do the right thing, and I swear that they were, like, putting holes in things. Although, I do know the one time, I don't smoke anymore, as you guys know, and I bought the car after I had quit. So there was no, like, cigarettes or anything in the car ever. I feel the same way about Tim. That's why I stopped bringing my car to the dealership. So I brought that car to that dealership one time. Like I said, I don't smoke anymore. And what happened was when I got in my car, and I didn't realize it till like halfway down the road, I already left the dealership, so I know how they were going to play the game. They're like, oh, well, you already left our lot, and I really should have checked the car before I left the lot. There was a cigarette burn on my ceiling. Somebody was smoking in my car, and as they were getting out, they left a burn mark in my freaking ceiling. It's still there, and I'm still really irked about it, and this has been at least a year. But I'd already left the lot, and I should have checked it before I left that lot. But I didn't, so now I can't do anything about it. I'm stuck with a stupid burn mark in my car. I was so mad because I'm very particular with how I take care of my stuff. Like if you guys ever get anything from my eBay store that my brother helps me run, everything is in the most prestigious condition. I'm very particular. I mean, except for the like my worn out shoes, which I promised you guys I would be listing at some point. I know, and I do plan on doing an outfit of the day. Being snowed in, I'm going to be doing a lot of outfits this weekend, I plan on. Just because I got some really cute dresses that you guys haven't seen, and I wanted to showcase those for you guys. But yeah, I'm still really annoyed that they burnt my car. Now, whenever I bring my car somewhere, I haven't brought it too many places since then. I always double check the car to see if there's any damage. Because there's nothing I can do about that now. If I didn't leave the lot, I probably could have gotten them to fix it. But because I left the lot, they're like, well, how do we know you didn't do that? Because, you can't prove it. Although, oh my God, it's still very frustrating to me. My car needs to be cleaned really good, too. I'm doing really good. They're predicting anywhere from 20 inches to 3 feet where I'm at. And they're predicting 1 to 3 inches an hour. We got home right as it was starting to snow because I did go out. We went to church, and then I picked up a couple things at the grocery store really quick because we ran out of them. Even though I did my grocery shopping earlier to try to avoid that, it was a madhouse. It really was. The entire like produce section was bare. People like they went at it. I'm sure the liquor stores must have made bank too because there's a lot of cars there too. I don't know if this is the way it is where other states are, but in the state that I live in, where if we get a hurricane or if we get a snowstorm, people tend to do like parties. So they just like get a bunch of liquor and they have like a hurricane party, or they do a snowstorm party. Like some people will actually spend the night at people's houses. We're not doing that. We're just staying at our own house. I'm having a glass of wine and just, enjoying talking to friends. But that's what they do a lot in the area that I live in. They'll do parties for storms, which I don't know if that's a smart idea, but that's what they do. But they probably I would say that they definitely made a lot of money the past few days because of the snowstorm coming. Well, it's here. Like, the last time I looked out the window, I would say we already have about 1.5 inches. So, it's supposed to go on for the next 24 hours. And we've only had it for about, what time is it? It's only been snowing for about maybe 1.5 hours right now. So, I got a chicken in the oven, so I'm all excited. Yeah, you know what? I was talking about that the other day. Now, I did have to pick up milk, ironically, because, like I said, we ran out. But the things that are always purchased during a snowstorm, at least where I live, it's milk, it's bread, it's eggs, and of course, toilet paper. Now, toilet paper, I understand. It's not going to go bad, so, load up on that. But why, in a snowstorm, are we always loading up on the things that go bad the quickest? You know what I'm saying? Yes, I do. I'll answer that in a minute. But it's like we load up on those things. Why? They're going to expire the first. You know what I mean? Like that's going to be the thing that normally expires the quickest. Instead of like things that, try buying things that have a little bit of longevity. Like, I'm not saying live on ramen noodles, but you can if you want. But get some things that are going to last a little bit, Hola! I always get like, especially if I know we're going to get a storm and we can potentially lose power, I don't normally, I always normally have like a couple of Campbell soups in my house just in case. Oh boy, wow, that's pretty cool. But I always have like Campbell soups in the house just in case. And when I know there's a storm coming, I'll buy like Chef Boyardee's because you can eat them out of a can without necessarily having to heat them. I do have a wood stove, so I can heat on top of there if I need to, even though it's going to take me some time. But they're things that I can eat without having to worry about electricity. So I try keeping those kinds of things in the house because we did have a storm when I was younger. I was a teenager when we got this storm where the area was out of power for days. Bien, ¿y tú? My Espanol is más o menos, so I try. But because of that storm, like I said, a lot of kids in my school didn't have power for weeks. Like 2 weeks was the most. We didn't have power for about 4 days, which really stunk. So because of that, I always try to get kind of foods that can like prepare for something like that. But like I said, we buy milk too, and we normally have eggs in the house because Joey eats tons of eggs. And I'm picky about my bread, as you guys have heard me talk previously. So the bread's always in the refrigerator to keep it fresh, because the breads that we buy, they go bad really quick. That's a better idea. I agree with you on that. Oof. I gotta quit sitting on my legs because I know it's bad for my circulation. It's a habit though. I've always done it. I can't tell you how glad I am, guys, to not be out in this mess. Cannot tell you how glad I am just to be home and relaxing. We're actually gonna play some NES later. I'm so excited. I bought Joey Burger Time for Christmas, so we're gonna play a little bit of that later. And I'm gonna make some homemade popcorn and hot chocolate. It's gonna be great. Oof. It's pretty cold here right now. But yeah, we are getting hit really bad up where I am at. And it really stinks. Oh, thank you. Uh, I mean, I can't complain. We've only had one snowstorm um, this season, which for me is awesome. I love that. But we're getting hammered. And there's areas, um, I have a friend, from where she lives, from where me and her live, it's roughly half an hour, 45 minutes, and they're getting even more than what I'm getting. So they're getting even closer to 4 feet, which, oh, Lord be with you, girl. Love you. Like, crazy. And where they live, you're outnumbered by the chipmunks. So I hope to get on holiday. Well, technically, I don't have to worry about work because I have the weekends off and we're off for Martin Luther King. So we'll have time to get ourselves out. My dad's got a plow, so he's going to help plow out my driveway. Shoveling my walkway shouldn't be so bad. I stocked up my wood pile before the storm and I got kindling. I don't buy those like, I know the stores sell, like, they look like little square log thingies. They're fire starters. They never really work that well for me. I've used them previously. I think they're expensive and they don't work that well to catch a flame. What I normally use is, and this may sound gross to you, but I have a big plastic container, like an old coffee container, and I put all of our dryer lint in there. And I use the dryer lint, and then I collect sticks throughout the year. Like, I have a big plastic container that I use to collect sticks for kindling. Oak is very good. I'm burning right now. And it's called Ashton. I think it's ash that we're burning. I don't have any winter long skirts. I tend to wear tights with my skirts in the winter time, though, just to give that added layer of warmth. But yeah, I have a big tub that I keep, like, I'll get sticks like that come off of the trees here that when they fall down I just break them up and use that as kindling. And then we just take, when we do start fires in the wood stove, we take a decent amount of dryer lint and then we put that underneath the sticks that we've collected, because by this point they're pretty dry, so you don't have to worry about any moisture with them, which is the main reason why you're not going to have a fire start. And it works really well. It's not a fireplace, it's a wood stove. But yes, we do have a wood stove. I'm telling you, it's a lifesaver when you have these storms. Like, especially if you lose power, at least having a wood stove, you still have a heat source, because our house runs on electric heat, unfortunately. When they built this place, it was built in like the late 70s and they were building it cheap. So I guess from what I was explained, and I could be wrong, they picked electric heat because it was the cheapest at that point compared to oil and gas. So I don't know if that's truly the case. That's just what I was explained. So that's why the wood stove was put into the house, which has been a lifesaver. I mean, in the room I'm in, the room I'm sitting in right now, I call it my art room because I do a lot of my painting and jewelry making in here, but my shoe collection's in here, my toys are in here, I film in here a lot of the time. So I guess it's like my girl cave? I don't really know. It's a mixture of a bunch of different things. This is my little haven, we'll call it that, because I do a lot of different things in here. Like my personality, it's a multi-purpose room. My purses are in here, my majority of my shoes are in here, and I do my crafts in here. But the heat doesn't get to this room, so each room, the only good thing is each room has its own thermostat as far as the electric heat, so I've turned that on just to get the chill off, but this room is always freezing. Which one? Probably my Black Mary Janes. I do draw. I don't get to draw as often as I like. I do, well, no, that's a lie. I do doodle a lot at work. Yeah, it is my multi-purpose room. My favorite things to draw have always been like hands and feet. I really love doing that. I used to love, when I was in college, I loved drawing, like the nude form was my favorite thing to draw. I went to buy a book on the nude figure, but they're so expensive. Because like you used to have a live model, and I'm used to drawing live models, but to get a book of models to draw is very expensive. And I'm like, all right, we'll just stick with drawing my own hands and feet, which is what I do. Or I'll draw like, I don't really like doing stills as much as drawing like the human form. I prefer to draw humans to stills. Or I'll make my own version of like creatures and mythology. It's either human form or something made up. My favorite form of art, though, is ceramics. I love playing with clay. It's always been my dream to have my own kiln. I'd love to do that. At some point, I'd like to go back to... Seriously, I would go back to my college and pay to do the same ceramic courses that I did when I was younger, just so I can play with clay again. I would love that. I'm going to be taking some online courses for my current job, so I think that should be done in May. Once I'm done with doing that course, I might consider taking that ceramics course again. Maybe I can get Joey to do it with me. I think that'd be so much fun. He's more of a perfectionist. Like, he takes whatever he does, he's a little bit slower at doing things than I am because he wants it to be absolutely perfect. I love the smell of clay too. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's just so relaxing. And I mean, I've done we refer to it as throwing clay when you're on the wheel. And I've done the wheel quite a few times. I've done the wheels where like you have like a gas pedal to control it, and then I've done the one where you're kicking it as well. And wheel work is definitely something I recommend you at least trying, whether you like it or not. I'm not a big fan of throwing on the wheel. I like to just like sit down and work with my hands and like my tools. I still have my toolkit, believe it or not. I definitely want to do some more ceramics in the future. I do have some of my ceramics in this room. I can maybe one day we'll do a video on some of the things I have done. Maybe we'll do that. That'll be fun. But yeah, ceramics is definitely my favorite. I love painting. I showed you the one painting that's next to me that needs to be framed, but I love doing like also modern type art as well. One of my pieces that I did. This is an old piece, though. It needs to be framed, though. So I like doing modern pieces like that. I do a little bit of everything. Modern pieces and drawing and clay. I love art. I always have. It's the artist in me. Like, I make my own jewelry, as you guys know. I'm playing with some of it. Right here. I've been making jewelry for over 10 years. I definitely plan on putting my stuff back up on Etsy again at some point. So I don't know if you guys are interested in that. That's something that was another reason why I started the channel, was to try to promote my jewelry. And it's been on the back burner for quite some time. I've been making earrings and stuff like that recently. So it might be something I'll be doing again in the future. I don't know. Maybe I'll sell my shoes on there. I'm not sure. Because I promised you guys I will be selling some of my old pairs of shoes within the near future. So that may be happening soon. So let me know what you guys prefer. Would you prefer that to be on eBay or on Etsy? What is your preference? Let me know. Because within the next couple of months, I want to put them up there for you guys. Because I got a ton of boots. I have some flats that'll be up for sale. And 1 or 2 pairs of heels as well. And as I wear them out, I will be putting them up for sale for you guys. And I also have an artist, I know she's like probably so mad at me, who wants to do some custom pieces for me. And I have to send them out to her. I legitimately, we're going to do it this year, girl. I promise you. And I feel so bad because like she's been, so we're going to have to like do it soon. But yeah, so Brooke, if you're watching, I haven't forgotten you, girl. We're going to be doing it this year, I promise. But guys, I just got an important phone call, so what we're going to do, we're going to wrap her up right now. I'll probably be doing a live feed tomorrow since I am snowed in for the next 24 hours because we do got this bad snowstorm. So maybe be around the same time, maybe a little bit earlier. We'll figure it out from there. But I am going to wrap this up, and I thank you guys for watching. If you are in a snowstorm like I am right now, please stay safe, stay warm, and I will see you all soon. And let's try to go for a live video again tomorrow. We're going to try to aim for that, okay, guys? I love you all so much, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Night.